Welcome, my friends. The time is now. The old friends are here. The heroes of the old world have returned. We have Gotrek and Felix. And yes, we're going to be doing some ladder battles, which should be quite a bit of fun. So you guys have the opportunity to snipe me here. And oh yeah, oh yeah, they're coming. We have a donation right out of the gates coming in from Caviaria. Thank you so much for the 5. Much appreciated. Hopefully you're excited to see the forces of good in action, because Gotrek and Felix in multiplayer are only available to the Empire, Dwarves, and Bretonnia. So you can't use them with any of the bad guys, which, you know, makes sense. It's a thematic thing. And, you know, it's actually a pretty substantial buff to a couple of those factions and helps on a lot of matchups. So, for example, Bretonnia, some of the things they really have issues with are like big armored monsters and things like that. So being able to mix in Gotrek to just go after them is really, really strong. I'm very excited. So it looks like we have 192 people here. I think it is go time. Let's have some fun. Let's jump in. I shall be going under the name Manling today because that's what Gotrek calls Felix in the books. And I think it's quite fluffy. We're live. Well, I'm live here. Yeah. No, Aftermath. Don't do that to me, bro. Because today I'm playing quick battles. So I don't know how long this will be since I'm actually going to be playing the battles myself. Probably about an hour and a half. Because, yeah, you know, when you're playing these quick battles, it does take a toll on my my old paw. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotrek versus Archeon. Who would win? Well, you know, that's a test. You know, towards the end of the stream, if you guys want to, like once I kind of run out of steam, we could jump over and do some tests. Gotrek does beat Throg in a duel. I did that last night when I was kind of messing about. Oh, it's Professor Pone. It's the Dark Lord himself. All right, so we'll play Empire for the first game. So you guys can see I do have Gotrek and Felix down here, and they're hero options. Felix, of course, anti-infantry, armor piercing, and he has a couple really good buffs. Blood Oath means he heals nearby heroes. And the Helping Hand here does give 44% ward save plus melee attack to nearby allies. So in this case, we're going to be going with the Franz beat stick. He's going with Norsca, which is perfect. Pone is always a hero of the people. He's good to be going in. So he's like, well, it didn't take long. So we're going to go with Franz with, you know, all his goodies. And then from there, it's what you guys are here for. So Gotrek and Felix, we're going to cut down the Foe Seeker and kind of those type of abilities on him. Death Blow, if they're hit points when he's going for the Death Blow, I mean, that's okay. It's not bad. So Felix basically has this. He has Helping Hand, which gives 44% ward save to a nearby ally or hero. So for example, if Karl Franz is like flying in there, you can give him a massive stat boost. That's why I think Felix is going to be super good in certain matchups. And if he's in a bad situation, I mean, it's basically having damage taken. On top of that, he does have the Blood Oath here, which gives it heals nearby allies or characters. So if he's fighting next to Gotrek, he's going to be giving healing, which is very strong. Hey, Martin P. here in Iraq. Hey, man. Thanks for your service, and hope things are going well for you, man. Welcome to the stream. And Gotrek here, of course, is the other option. And he does have the Gotrek's Doom, which gives him 44% ward save. So if you stack this with Helping Hand, he literally gets 88% ward save, which is pretty cool. Now, it's only for like 20 seconds, so it's not insane, but we don't really need those abilities too much. I mean, Deadly Onslaught's pretty good. The Rune Axe here gives extra damage, but I'm going to be trying to go for a more economic, like competitive build. So we're going to be trying this out. And, oh yeah, do I have my screen blocker ready? Hold on a sec, guys. I don't know if I have it. Let's check here. Ah. Just in case. I trust Professor Pone, of course, but it's just in case he wants to open up the stream to chat with you guys and accidentally sees the build or something. All right. So, Gotrek and Felix are going to be the boys. We're going in. Yeah, they're both very good. They're both very, very strong. And now for the rest of the build, let's go ahead and iron things out here. Let's try some of these guys. That'll be good. Boom, boom. And then we can mix in you guys. Man, it does get really expensive. Oh, man, but if we go with Gotrek and Felix, we can't bring a caster, because, like, then we have to bring someone like Balthazar Gelt. Oh, man, that changes things. All right. Okay. All right, guys. You know what? Screw it. For the first game, I'll just leave the screen blocker off, just because I know you guys want to see Gotrek and Felix in this. So, yeah, it just occurred to me that I have to bring a caster character. All right, so we'll bring Gelt, I guess. I mean, Gelt's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but he certainly changes up the... I mean, he's a lot cheaper, too, so it does allow me to get a little bit more. I really want to... I'm really tempted to get wagons here, actually. All right, so the classic demis. Halberds in the front. Great swords. Oh, man, this is... It really does take a toll on your army in terms of, like, what you can bring. All right, so we got those guys. I think we need a couple spears in like reserve just to kind of give us some meat to our army. Oh man, is Balthazar on his mount? He should be. Okay, he was not on a mount there, which would have been actually pretty bad. Yeah, see, now he's on his mount. Okay, so it says that I have Quicksilver, right? We're paying the 1275. We get another halberd. Okay, he should still be on Quicksilver. I think it just might be some sort of a bug or something. Ready. All right, so basically Balthazar Gelt's going to be flying around, you know, just nuking things, and Gotrek and Felix on the ground will be just, you know, going in deep and having a good time. I probably should get like a Plague of Rust type ability or something. I don't know if I could even afford it. Hang on, let's see. Oh, perfect. We can actually afford Searing Doom or Plague of Rust. Oh, we'll get Plague of Rust. That'll actually... that'll help the Huntsman, but nothing else really. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get that. All right. So, not sure how this is going to go. It's my first game using these guys, actually. I haven't played any multiplayer battles with them, so... you know, I almost didn't want to bring a caster, but that's just like, it's like a cardinal sin, you know? God, Franz would be so good with these guys, but the fact that I didn't get Franz allows me to get, you know, a little bit more meat. Although I could go with Volkmar the Grim. I don't know. I'm too indecisive here. All right, let's just do this. This will be fine. Oh, man. He's probably going to have like a huge mammoth. I hope Pone comes in with a bunch of trolls just so he can get that fight. It just occurred to me, like, if you want Gotrek and Felix, like, yeah, you can't have a Warrior Lord. Although, honestly, if I were in a really, like, in a tournament setting, I probably would bring just one of them in this matchup. Because Empire has pretty good anti-large. I would probably just bring Felix. Yeah. It's a pretty thin army. Yeah. I mean, we'll see if I can make it work. Pone's a good player, and, I don't know. It might be a little bit too much. But aside from that, the army's pretty good. We have the Demogryph Knights. All right, there's no screen blocker up. We're all set there. So let's get you guys going here. Halberds, halberds. Halberds and halberds. Get some great swords kind of hanging out in the wings there to collapse the flanks if we can. The Huntsman will be... Oh man, this is going to be so cool. Check it out, guys. Gotrek and Felix shall lead the charge. Oh yeah, that's so rad. Look at these guys. Yeah, they get buffs when they fight together, so essentially you get the Blood Oath. So Gotrek, Rememberer, has pledged with his blood to record his friend the Dwarf Slayer's deeds until the days finally joined his ancestors. So he basically heals Gotrek when he's near him fighting, which is really cool. Yeah, I think they heal each other. I think they both get healed from that. I'm not sure. Anyways, Gelt's here. It's kind of an odd combination. And, you know, one of the first books does take place in Nuln, so I suppose it's something that could happen. So we'll put the Demi Hammer in 4. We have a lot of extra spears, so we'll get one group of spears right here and then a couple on the flanks here just to help out. Because the Huntsman will probably end up falling back to the flanks. 4 and 5. Yeah, the Demi Hammer should be in different groups. I don't know how this is going to go. Gotrek and Felix are just going to be leading the charge. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be taxing my hand today, but it's okay. This is a worthy cause. And we didn't bring their items. Their items are okay. They're like burst items, which I don't think are as good in multiplayer because people can just run away when they see them active. But Gotrek does have a Heroic Fortitude as well, so this gives 10%, 10%, not 10%, but if he drops below 10%, it's basically like the Flamespire Phoenix. He can heal himself. And if he gets that, it's pretty OP, actually. He's got pretty good defensive stats. I mean, aside from his armor, he does have 50 melee defense, which is not a joke. And, yeah, can do some work, so. All right, good luck to Pone. Get the hotkeys. All right, great. The Huntsman will be up in the Vanguard, because they can run and shoot, so we could just kind of poke the Norskins a little bit in the main fighting. Great swords and calves should be able to hammer down berserkers and things like that. I mean, I really actually am not sure what to expect, but we probably want them fighting side by side, going after like monsters and Famir and things like that. It's a very funny bromance in the books actually with Gotrek and Felix. Like in the beginning, Felix is so miserable. He's just like I hate this. I hate my life, because he basically commits to helping the dwarf when he's like basically drunk. He's like, yeah, but then you know dwarves take it all seriously, right? So it's like kind of a tricky situation to be in. There's no escaping an oath made to a dwarf. All right, so he's got a bunch of these guys. Let's go ahead and take off fire at will to make sure we're not wasting ammo on like crappy units. And looks like he's got a pretty good surround here, but we have some free targets over here that we can go potentially ride down. And our hidden units have been foiled, so we'll just shoot at some Marauders for now. I mean, the battles in this matchup aren't that long anyway, so we're just going to kind of shoot at whatever we can. And let's go ahead and have you guys hammer in here. First game of the day is always a little bit tricky. All right, so let's go ahead and square up like this. Yes. So we'll go in here. And then we'll switch the Huntsman onto those Marauders over there. We should be able to crump one group pretty hard here. Balthazar Gelt's flying around, having a good old time. And we'd hammer those Marauders down. Got some spears coming around the flanks here, so we'll get these great swords kind of going over there. And let's pull back now. This should be fine. All right, Huntsman, let's have you guys pull back as well. They're going to be going after the Giant for sure. Demogryph Knights did pretty good there. We got some hounds coming in the back, so we'll kind of expect those guys. Trying to catch us with Throg Daddy, which is okay. We should be able to get away. Come on, Demis. Good, the halberds coming up as well. Huntsmen are going to be a little bit exposed here. Let's go ahead and square up here, and get the Huntsmen kind of shooting in at the Giant in here in a moment. Halberds have gone in as well. Demogryph Knights are being pulled back to deal with other threats, so we'll hammer them into the front real quick here. In the meantime, get the Greatswords back in reserve. Gotrek and Felix can help out as well in that fight. Great. Alright, so the Skin Wolves are coming over here on a pretty aggressive push, so let's get these guys over as well. And yeah, we want to intercept the Skin Wolves with our Demogryph Knights. Get these guys going, pull you guys back. To Gotrek and Felix, there's a Giant coming. So we want to shoot down that Giant if we can. And Gotrek and Felix, oh, we get to fight the Giant. So pop all the buffs. So Balthazar Gelt's going to overcast Final Transmutation now, right over here. Oh, wrong target. Well, it's okay. I still hit it, but I didn't hit all the targets I wanted to. And the other Demogryph Knights, oh man, why are they not over there? Oh well, let's get them collapsing right here. Cool. Alright, so we got some hounds coming in the back. We should be able to screen those guys out. Gotrek and Felix are fighting the big Giant here, so let's go ahead and pop Helping Hand to give him the glorious ward save and all those other stats here. Get these guys, yeah, with the Greatswords can go in here, where they can cross over there. So the other Demis have charged in, so we should be able to just really pound these werewolves out here. And Gotrek and, oh my god, Gotrek is beating down this Giant! Let's go, Gotrek, finish that bad boy off. Let's get you guys piling in here. Let's get the Huntsmen kind of pulling over there. And Gelt and company were able to Shrek the dogs pretty good. Gelt should probably pull back, though. We don't need to overchase these guys. Huntsman here can go after the Giant. Spears can go about face. Let's go. Let's go. Gotrek and Felix, come on. Let's get you guys back in the main fight. So we'll get them piling back in here. Huntsman can shoot there. Demogryph Knights and our Goon Squad over here on the flank have done pretty good. I forgot that they weren't in one group. That was my mistake there. Great Swords and Spears can pull back up behind these guys. I mean, it's cool because it gives you a pretty good like presence in the infantry fight as well, right? Throg's just been fighting like halberds this entire game, so that Giant should be going down. Royal Torfgrid fights can kind of slam into the back of these guys who are in combat. And we're just going to save up for Final Transmutation now. Alright, great. I think we're in pretty good shape. There are some werewolves coming back in. So we'll do our charge here. Great, so we got that charge, but let's go ahead and do 4 and 5, pull these guys back. And yeah, Gotrek and Felix just being absolute bosses in here. Let's have them go after this Premier Balefiend. Now Throg's here as well, so we need to kind of respect that. Great Swords can help, because the halberds won't hold forever. So the Werewolf Goon Squad's coming back, so let's go ahead and screen our forces out and get ready for that. Oh, did I land Gelt in here? Oh my god, I landed Gelt. Ooh, Gelt. Get Quicksilver out of there. Gelt's, you know, Gelt's a little bit excitable. Alright, so charge here. Charge here as well. Pull some spears to help out, just so we have a little bit of buffering here. We have a pretty good little spear wall here. And even the boy, what's his name? Balthazar Gelt is going to be getting healed. So yeah, I made a mistake landing him there, but it's okay. Hopefully he'll get away. Honestly, Gotrek and Felix should be able to carry this. Even if I screw that up. Yeah, Gelt will break, but he'll probably come back. Because I don't think the Norskins have anything like really fast to chase him off. Alright, so let's move you guys here, move you guys here. Yeah, a little bit of a sloppy mistake. For some reason I thought he was, yeah, they've been able to crump pretty good. And Gotrek and Felix in here is absolute monster mashing. You guys want a close-up? Look, the Troll Slayer and Felix. Oh, Gotrek's going to take him out. Oh, Throg's getting worked on by Gotrek. Oh, yeah, this is awesome. Alright, so let's farm a screen. And they're just tanky as the dickens. Oh my god, Throg just got whooped on by Gotrek. Whooped on. Oh, man. That was great. Gotrek won. Don't mind those replays. Those are replays that were sent to me. Oh, man. That was awesome. That was really fun. So Gotrek and Felix gave you a pretty good anchor in the front line. Definitely a little goon squad. You're paying the toll for it though, but oh man, that was fun. I know. I accidentally sent Gelt in there. It didn't really matter though. Oh man, that was a good first showcase. Getting to see the boys. Yeah, he is a troll slayer, quite literally. So Throg got shattered pretty good. But to be fair, though, guys, a lot of things went well. Look at Pony's like, my monsters. A lot of things went well in the other aspects of the fight, too. It wasn't just Gotrek and Felix. Like, the Demogryph Knights really pounded the Skin Wolves down pretty hard. All right. Cool. Let's go again. Gotrek would probably... I don't know. Gotrek would probably win. Does Felix have an item that grants him plot armor? Matt, that's really funny, but he does not. He has like a sword. So basically, in the first Gotrek and Felix novel, they go to Carrick 8 Peaks, and Felix finds a sword there. And yeah, the rest is history. So we played, what map are we on? Okay, we're on River Amazon. We could play Bretonnia now, or do we want to play Dwarves? Because we're just going to be playing Bretonnia, Dwarves, and all those guys today. So let's go ahead and do Bretonnia. Hey, man. How are you? So, like you can see, Gotrek and Felix are available to Bretonnia as well in multiplayer. I'm reading Demon Slayer right now. So I've read Troll Slayer and Skaven Slayer. Norsca again? The Norskins apparently want the business. This is actually going to be really strong, because Vayne Enchantress with these two really good heroes is going to be quite a force to be reckoned with. Imagine having Green Knight plus them. Oh, that'd be so fun. So as far as their items go, Felix has a sword called Karagul, which gives melee attack and bonus for his infantry. It's actually not bad. But again, I don't think that's what really makes him good. And Gotrek has an item called the Rune Axe of Gotrek, which lowers magic resist. But again, I mean, it's okay. Ward Save is basically plot armor. We'll do Dwarves next. Dwarves will be next. I promise you. I'm just going to literally alternate between the three of them. So we're going to do Bretonnia this time. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I know some people wanted to probably see new Pegasus Knights in action. So we might do those, I think, just to show you guys. But for now, I mean, we'll do, I think a couple of Foot Squires could be warranted here. Although we could just go super wide with like a bunch of men-at-arms and things like that. You know, they're not going to have a good time, but it is what it is. So we'll get one Peasant Archer and then a couple regular ones as well. Pretty good against Norscan monsters. Questing Knights are very good against Norsca as well because they're good against Famir. Not as good against Skinwolves, but for that you can just get like Knights of the Realm and things like that. So let's go ahead and get some Pegasus Knights just to mix in to show you guys the new goodies. We probably need a little bit more troop saturation now. I wanted to see the Skinwolf hero fight Gotrek. Oh, you had? I didn't even see you had the Skinwolf hero, Pwn. We'll get some peasant mobs. We have Pegasus Knights to rear charge and break things. And do we want Knights of the Realm or Grail Knights? Grail Knights could be cool, but they do have Buna over there, so I don't know if that's going to be like, going to be prudent. Actually, no, I'm going to change my army a little bit, and I forgot this. Let's change a couple things here. We'll get some of you guys. Get a little bit of sustainability in the army. Get rid of you. Get some of those guys. All right, this should be fine. We have a little bit of money left to kind of work with. So Pegasus Knights got to change that their angles of attack are better, because basically before they just had huge issues with like getting good engagements. They were just super awkward and clunky. Like they would like fly circles around their target and they just wouldn't, you know, get there and do a good job. It was very frustrating. Get some more of these guys. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right. Well, thank you. All right. So we're facing off against the Baguette. Should be fun. So I don't know. I honestly haven't really tested these guys yet. I don't know if it's going to be like a huge game-changing thing that the Pegasus Knights are going to be super good now, but yeah, we're going to find out. We're going to try it out. We have a bit of a funky build, but you know, obviously when you have Gotrek and Felix in your army, it does become a little bit more expensive. So at the very least, my opponent will feel the wrath of Gotrek's axe, hopefully. And honestly, I feel like a Death Star could work pretty good with these two because they heal each other, so it becomes like really tough to kind of pick them off. Well, Gotrek doesn't heal Felix, but Felix heals Gotrek. And typically people will go for Gotrek first because he like hurts really bad. So, although arguably I'd probably try and snipe Felix out if I was playing against him because he only has 3,000 HP. Gotrek has like 4 point something. All right, so let's go ahead and adjust this. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hopefully you're enjoying these Gotrek and Felix games. So far we've had one glorious showdown against Norsca, and now Norsca is here once again. But this time, Gotrek and Felix have taken up arms with the Bretonnians, which does happen in the books. There's in one of the first quests to actually go on, there's a Bretonnian character that they befriend. Although that doesn't last too long, but yeah. All right, so peasant mobs in the front, standard classic Bretonnian formation with men-at-arms in reserve. These guys are going to be taking a beating for the lady, that's for sure. And do we have a fourth one? We do have some spears over here. They can go on the flank. And then we have a couple battle pilgrims here. Battle Pilgrims! Battle Pilgrims are an awesome unit. We have some Peasant Archers. Peasant Archers are pretty good against like Skinwolves and against Berserkers and all those kind of troops, right? So All right, that's quite a formation. Let's get some halberds in the back. Aha. Gotrek and Felix can lead the charge, as always. I don't know how well they'll do when they get like tar pitted and things like that, but... let's put the Quest Knights here and be really lazy for now. Yeah, that's fine. Skin Wolves should be able to get taken out. I think Pegasus Knights will trade well with Skin Wolves, especially with the favor of the Fae. Don't worry, Bubba's Big Blast. The map's coming. It's here. Look at it in all its glory. The screen blocker is just because when you play quick battles, people can snipe you, of course. So, you know, most people wouldn't do that. But again, every now and again, there is someone who does it, and it kind of ruins the experience. Well, Samuel Steed. So think of this. Like, if I were to see my opponent's army and plan tactically, I could beat them, like, most of the time. And I could also Vanguard in certain ways that would make the game very unfun. So it is a better experience for you guys, just to be safer than sorry, to have a screen blocker up for a short period of time. But anyways, you get to see the full armies. It makes no difference, really. It just ensures that the game is going to be more balanced and fair. Well, you know, Gotrek probably helps Teclis out in the books, because Teclis is kind of a bit of a different character as it pertains to elves. But most dwarves, I mean, Gotrek does, or most elves, Gotrek isn't going to like. So it makes sense that he'll help Teclis, but not like other guys. All right, good luck. Good luck. Have fun. Oh, he said he's ready whenever I am. I was like waiting for him. Alrighty, let's advance the legions. And let's go see if we can get any free cycle charging. It looks like a ton of Skin Wolves, a big old mammoth for Gotrek and Felix to fight, which is going to be awesome. Berserkers, Pegasus Knights, what targets? I mean, probably honestly, we'll just put the Pegasus Knights on the wings and just rear charge against the Skin Wolves when they come in. I think some of them are unarmored. No, they're all armored, which is good. Fey Enchantress needs to pull back a little bit. And yeah, we're ready to party. So we're going to pull these guys towards the center and move the archers up a little bit, and a little bit. Move you guys up as well. Great. All right, Gotrek and Felix, you guys are on mammoth duty, so let's go ahead and put you guys in group 5 and just get ready to party. I could do some cycle charging here, but I don't know if it's worth it, because honestly, my opponent has a pretty good like formation. He has these javelins here that are going to be, you know, getting down and dirty on us. Pegasus Knights are just going to be waiting in the wings, like I said. And yeah, we're just reforming ranks right now. All right, so the first wave of archers can just start shooting at, we can go after the javelins. That's actually going to be pretty good. And we can go after the javelins here, and peasant mobs can charge in as well. So let's go ahead and do a bit of a charge here, and a bit of a charge here, and good. So yeah, the first volleys are here. We're going to be able to pull back pretty quick, though. So let's go ahead and just retreat back like this. And Gotrek and Felix, you guys ready to party? These guys can swing out in the wings here. Boom, boom, and boom. Get you guys going as well. All right, great. So Gotrek and Felix need to kind of hustle over here and deal with this. Let's get you guys going right here. And pull these archers back and back, and we can just, yeah, hopefully be able to do some good work there. So we'll drop a heal right here to kind of make that fighting a little bit more sustainable, and the Monster Slayers are going in! Let's pop all the Ward Save abilities. Pegasus Knights can go ahead and just run back into the forest a little bit, if we can, and these Questing Knights can just hammer into the edge of this formation, which should be good. So the monster fight's going. I don't know how well it's going, per se, but it seems like it's doing its thing. So let's go ahead and send some reinforcements up there if we can. And these archers, we probably need to be shooting at, you know, honestly, just going after some of the big beasties here. Actually, killing the javelins probably isn't a bad idea. So let's get the Pegasus Knights back and pull him here. Gotrek and Felix are taking a little bit of a beating here, but we'll give a helping hand here. And then we're going to go ahead and overgrowth on Felix to kind of keep him going, and favor the Fae here to kind of keep these Quest Knights going as well. Halberds, oh, did that not work? Okay, well, should be able to break these guys relatively soon. Archers have broken those guys, so let's go ahead and start shooting at those Skin Wolves. And we'll go ahead and drop a heal up here to keep Gotrek and Felix fighting as well. And we have the Pegasus Knights as well. Now's a good time to probably go in and break off those Skin Wolves who've been causing us a lot of problem. Yeah, good. There we go. Shoot these Skin Wolves if we can. Gotrek and Felix are giving the royal a walloping there to those guys. Let's pull these guys back if we can. Gotrek and Felix keep working here. And do we have any buffs we want to pop? Not really. We're pretty good in that respect. All right, so let's pull you over here, you over here. Halberds can go ahead and get ready to deal with those Berserkers. Pegasus Knights weren't able to get a great engagement, so it's unfortunate. Oh, hello. Hello, my friend. Let's see if we can get that good engagement there. Come on, Gotrek. Take him out. Troll Slayer, let's go. We need to bring the Fey Enchantress in here as well, because she's going to be able to get some fat heals for sure. All right, Quest Knights are back online, so we'll just use them in reserve. And we can keep shooting at this. Gotrek and Felix can actually transition over and go after the Shaman Sorcerer, which I think would be pretty good. All right, so Quest Knights and company here probably want to pull out of this engagement. Not looking too good. And yeah, the archers can just honestly, you know, shoot here. We have a couple Quest Knights I think we can pull over to go hunting. Pegasus Knights in that engagement didn't go that well, but we'll drop a big Earthblood right there to kind of see if we can top them off. Oh man, they're getting wrecked by something. That is nasty, nasty stuff. All right, Gotrek and Felix. Yeah, just keep going after that caster if we can. Have some peasant mobs to pull back online, halberds are back online, and these archers are back online as well. So we'll just keep going after Wulfric. I mean, he's getting pretty low, and he's being chased by halberds too, which is good. Man, the Pegasus Knights really didn't do much. My engagements weren't great, but yeah, Gotrek, come on, go after that guy. Quest Knights will pull them back to reform ranks here. Let's get these guys squared up and these peasant mobs squared up as well. And, oh, perfect, Pegasus Knights are back. So this is the one opportunity for them to shine here. We're going to have them go after Wulfric. All right. So we were able to break the caster. Gotrek and Felix, a really nice anchor in the front line, I must admit. In the back here, we have some of these berserkers coming in, but the peasant archers can now start shooting at berserkers, which is going to be solid. And how are they doing here? All right, they should be able to help, but honestly, they're not really needed here. The Fey Enchantress, her drain alone should be able to win this. So let's bring Gotrek and Felix back to secure the back lines. And yeah, all these different knights should be able to deal with that. So the peasant archers, let's go ahead and put them in group 7 or 6 right now so we can get a little bit more efficient focus fire. Get peasant mobs here, get you guys going here. Quest Knights can wait, and yeah, just get ready. Get ready to party. Move the halberds over there as well. So, let's go ahead and rear charge here. Let's get a nice cinematic shot of the... Oh, look at the gang coming in. Gotrek and Felix. Yes. Oh, the timed double chop. Very, very thematic stuff. So, Wulfric has fallen. Pegasus Knights arguably did do a good job of chasing him down there at the end, so can't complain about that. Although we do have a lot of skin wolves coming in. So, let's pull these guys back. Get you guys here. Let's get Gotrek and Felix cleaning up the back line, and the Fey Enchantress and company should be able to clean up shop here. And let's drop a heal on the boy Gotrek. Alright, let's get you guys here. Pegasus Knights can actually charge these skin wolves. Quest Knights can come back here and charge these ones. Halberds and Gotrek and Felix were able to crump those guys pretty good. And I think that's going to be it. The passive regen effect is very good. Gotrek, Bretonnia. And we had a pretty big donation coming in from Garland Green for the 200 SEK. It says, back to work tomorrow, so no live streams for a week. Have to catch up when I get back. Good luck and have a good one. Thank you, man. Your clock's on the way, by the way. Cheers, brother, and thank you for the very generous donation. I'm telling you, these guys, they put a wallop in on Wulfric, because the thing about Felix is, even though he doesn't have like a bonus first large, he still has really good AP value, so he can chip down big targets with Gotrek. Man, these guys are beastly. I think that's a really mean combo. Fey plus these two, it's like, because you're getting fat heals. Like, oh man, that is really cost effective. That's way better than the Empire variant we had so far. Hey, Phosphor, thank you, man. Alex Hartman, you're not that late. You've only missed 2 battles. I'll be playing probably like 6 of them, so that was the second battle of the day. I'm going to stretch the hands for a moment. And you guys can always go back and rewind, too, if you're just joining. I'm pretty sure I have that enabled on my streams, that you can go back and watch those, so. Turin, out of the 3 factions they can be played with, which one do you think is the strongest? So far, I've only done Empire and Bretonnia, but between those 2, I would say Bretonnia for sure, because Gotrek gives you an anti-large monster slayer, so you don't... That's like Bretonnia's one of their biggest weaknesses. Plus, the Fey Enchantress is so good with both of them. It's so good. I think Bretonnia so far. So now we're going to be doing Dwarfs next. Yeah, so we did Bretonnia, we did Empire. We haven't done Dwarfs yet, so... I think the best one so far is Bretonnia. Like, having Gotrek to kill big monsters is so nice, because normally, like, Bretonnia really struggles with that. You have to, like, just drag them down through pure attrition. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, if you guys want, there's a link below. There should be a link below in the stream. I don't know if I didn't put it. It should be there. Maybe it just didn't update, but yeah, I'll get you guys a link to the White Dwarf before the stream's over, and we'll do it to it. All right, so Flying Taco, we are playing a good player, a very good player here. Howdy. Dowie for me. Are we gonna have a Gotrek on Gotrek duel? All right, so against Empire, I mean, I don't know. Well, firstly, let's get these characters. Out the lads. I mean, the Rune Lord's pretty good here, but I think just for the sake of fun, we're gonna go for Grombrindle. This is quite a crew here, isn't it? Yeah. So Aerocrastic, I don't know if you just joined, I would highly recommend going back and watching the last 2 games. You can see how strong they are in those battles for sure. All right, so I know it's probably foolish, man, not getting a rune. Yeah, we should probably get the Rune Lord here because the Rune of Wrath. Well, what does this do again? 10% armor piercing damage and Forge Fire. It's okay. Not getting the The Rune of Wrath and Ruin is very good. Thank you, Dov. All right, so we have options here. I wonder if he's going to try and out-cannon us. That's kind of like one of the two strategies here, is going for the cannon kind of game. But, part of me wants to mix it up a little bit. Don't forget to block the screen. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, Flying Taco wouldn't do that, but whatever. You guys want Belagar? Oh, okay, okay. Okay. I don't care. You guys can watch. It's fine. So let's go with Belagar, because that's kind of a lore. That is a lore thing. In the first Gotrek and Felix book, they meet King Belagar. It's yeah. I know I should bring that, but Belagar calls the true king of Karakay Peaks. Expert charge defense is okay. Revenge incarnate. We don't really need rally because dwarves have super good leadership. Nutter forever. Thank you for the 5, man. Oh, he's ready already. Oh, goodness. All right, so we have a couple options here. We could bring Thunders are always really, really solid. Do I want to play the cannon game, though, is the question. Because the Dawi cannons will beat the Empire cannons, but I feel like everybody expects that. So let's bring something a little bit different today. So we'll bring these guys. We're going to get a bunch of Dwarf Warriors. If he comes in with Great Swords, we should be able to pepper them down with Gotrek and Felix. Blasting charges aren't as good as they used to be, that's for sure. But they're still decent. Nanu. And Gotrek and Felix will be free eventually, actually. So Gotrek, or Felix, for anyone asking, has the Helping Hand ability. So he gives a nearby hero 44% damage resist and 44 melee attack for a short period of time. Plus he also has an activatable item, which is okay. But his really good ability also is Blood Oath, which heals nearby heroes. So it'll heal Belagar, it'll heal Gotrek if they're in a Death Star. It's very, very strong. Yeah. So, and Gotrek, of course, just crushes skulls. Plus, he also has a chance of healing himself with Heroic Fortitude, so he's much like a Phoenix. Alright, so we'll get you guys. We'll get a couple, get some of these lads as well. Although we could get the Bugman's Rangers. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I know the really typical competitive dwarf builds, but I want to bring something a little bit different here. We'll bring the Longbeards with great weapons, just to give us a little bit of punch. But if he does, I mean, some of the more annoying strategies are going for like quad cannons with these guys, which could be a little bit hard to deal with. A Slayer only force, that is tempting actually. I wanted to bring gyros too, but I feel like it's just, you know what? God, this build is like, there's like no Slayers in it. It's kind of a weird one. All right, so I'm gonna bring a very fun build for you guys. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but we'll show you guys the new gyrocopters as well. So new gyros do have bonus versus large. It's pretty good. My one gripe with this build is the fact that we don't really have any, Slayers. So maybe we cut you and we cut one of you guys and we get the Dragonback Slayers just to kind of sweep and, do their thing in the back. Just throw some chevrons in these guys. Yeah, this isn't the best build, but it should be functional. I mean, as far as anti-infantry, Felix is really good. He's AP anti-infantry, and Gotrek can crush like great swords and stuff like that too. Plus 3 Thunders, that's enough. We don't need like a ton of work there. Yeah, it's an interesting build. I mean, as long as he doesn't know it's coming, it could be okay. Eh. I don't really know what to expect, to be honest. Yeah. I want to try these. I know they're not that, like, it's not like game-changing or anything, but we'll try it out. Screw it. Let's just have some fun. Let's do it. It's all about the Gotrek and Felix. Yeah, I'm sure Thankful will get added someday, guys. I'm just grabbing some water real quick. Because if I go for like a cannon trading build, it's not really going to show off Gotrek and Felix that much until the late game, so. Hey, thank you, Tuliakbe. I do appreciate that, man. Yeah, I mean, so but typically against Empire, you just want to bring like 3 cannons, and then you just goon out their cannons and force them in with Thunders, and like you can really just take them apart. It's a matchup that, if you do go with the traditional route, does very heavily favor the Dawi, but again, I expect Flying Taco to bring something very unorthodox, so maybe this will be good. Who knows? Well, Malcolm, we're explaining the new units, man, and Gotrek and Felix as well. So Brimstone guns now have a bonus versus large, so it's a little bit different now. It's times are changing. We're coming up in the world. Yeah, and I think there was a cost reduction as well. So, yeah, we'll see, my friends. I know, today I was on the fence about streaming, but, you know, with Gotrek and Felix, it's like, man, I gotta do it. Yeah, so this will be fun. No Rune of Wrath and Rune, which is super good against Empire, but, you know, you can't have everything in this world. Dwarf Warriors are pretty good against state troops. They can usually beat, like, Spearmen and things like that eventually. Thunder is obviously very, very solid, as always. Don't need to explain that. They have good AP, good against Empire Cav, good against all kinds of stuff. Let's get you guys going here, get these Slayers here. Longbeards can be right here, and Longbeards can also be right here. And then we literally have, like, the Fellowship of the Ring right here. We have the Bard and the... Oh, man. The Brimstone Guns, I don't know how they're going to do, but we'll play it by ear. We can do a little bit of a sneaky Vanguard here. That'll be fine. You know, I kind of want to do a Bugman's Vanguard in the corner. Let's try that. That could be kind of fun, actually. I don't know if it's going to pay off. Probably won't. Probably not, but it's okay. So, yeah, they can be in Group 1 for now. Gyrocopters can be in 2, and 3, and 4. Ready. Says good luck, have fun. Right back at you, brother. Let's do it to it. Alright, so let's go ahead and square up our army like this. The Bugman's Vanguard, certainly not going to be terribly useful in this situation. So basically we just want to go up and start shooting greatswords if we can. So let's go ahead and square up like this. You know, we actually have a pretty good usage of the Gyrocopters against the meme tank here. Was there a swordsman, I think? Yeah, so basically we want to pull our army like this way so we can get like a better angle of engagement here. Those guys are taking a good old walloping. Let's put you guys in Group 5. We can actually just go and like start gooning. Who is it, Marcus Wolfhart? No, it's an Archlector, okay. Meme tank is going to be something though. Alright, so let's get the Thunders kind of going against the swordsman here. You guys can go against the swordsman. Should be fine. Let's pull the Gyrocopters back a little bit. And we're sending in the Goon Squad to just like start beating down some of these greatswords. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to try it. Alright, so some of the greatswords are being polished pretty good. We've been able to fall back as well and get pretty good positioning. Come on, Rangers. We need you guys here. Finish those greatswords off. They're very, very beat up at this point. Pull these guys back. Dwarf Warriors can get engaged here. And let's pull these guys back over here. Slayers can come over here as well. And the Gotrek and Felix Goon Squad carries on. I don't need to use any buffs, really. With the Gyrocopters, we should be able to finish these guys off here real quick. The Rangers need to get closer, though. So these guns can go ahead and turn about face here and shoot those guys. We'll get them in position, and yeah, let's actually rotate these guys up and around and see if we can... Let's see if we can get some Secret Agent Slayers in there. Alright, great. So now we have his Wizard coming in. Bugman's Rangers are horribly out of position, but we've been able to beat down these greatswords with our hero squad. Amber Wizards here, probably to drop some summons. And we're going to send our Slayers around to go try and take those guys out as well. He's got an Archlector kind of lurking in the shadows. Come on, Slayers, let's go. Let's go. Alright, so those guys are broken. So let's go ahead and methodically just like jump across these different hero pockets. And we'll send the Longbeards in to deal with these guys. Alright, Slayers need to get on them. 100%. The Handgunners need to pay the troll toll. And Gyrocopters can go after the meme tank now. Okay, we're taking a bit of work. These guys can move back. These guys can move back. We just need to kill all the greatswords. That's like the really important thing. And Gotrek can go after you, actually. Pop that. Handgunner should get taken out by the Rangers. That's a pretty good Soulfire, but, you know, it's not going to do anything to our heroes, really. So let's get our guns. Oh, no, some greatswords came back, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and pull these guys to peel. The meme tank's taking a bit of work, but we should be able to get on those guys quite happily. Alright, so how's the Goon Squad doing? The heroes can just kind of fight here, actually. That's a good situation. If they're like holding back a huge tide of pressure. Keep chasing the meme tank if we can. Those guys are dealt with. These guys dealt with by the Rangers. And let's go ahead and slow here if we can. Alright, great. So the Longbeards dealt with that. How's the hero squad doing? Let's go ahead and pull back here. Gyrocopters are still in good shape, which is a really nice thing at this point in the game. Let's get the Longbeards engaging here. Get the gunners back. Some of those guys are pretty much just compromised at this point. But at least we have steady damage on them, you know? That's a really nice part. So Gotrek and the boys are just going to be charging down here in Belagar. Put them in guard mode if we can. Slayers are engaged against greatswords, which kind of sucks. Come on, Gyros. Keep working on that meme tank. We're actually pretty far ahead on the balance, which is nice. So we'll have you guys keep fighting here. We'll have King Belagar go here, and we'll give a helping hand to Belagar this time. Put them in guard mode so they'll keep shooting. Slayers were able to do some work here, but let's pull them back. If we can maybe salvage them, that'd be nice. Let's actually have them attack those handgunners in melee combat. The meme tank's almost down. Our hero squad is just doing some work, for sure. Yeah, come on. Come on, Rangers, get in there. And the meme tank's about to go down. The gyrocopters are doing some pretty good steady damage. Plus in the late game, if it does get up into like a blob situation, I'm going to have the frickin', what's it called? I'm going to have the bombs, which I haven't even really been using. To be fair. Yeah, we need to finish that off. Alright, the meme tank has fallen. So now we can start sniping the characters, actually. Yeah, let's get you guys going in here. That'll be fine. Drop some bombs there. Yeah, let's get the gyros going after the characters here. We don't want to be chasing with our foot characters. We just want to be peeling off the threats to our army. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you guys here, you guys here. You guys like this. Gyro's still doing a good job, but again, we don't want them to be taking unnecessary damage and losing models, so we just pull them back at this point. I'm telling you, Gotrek and Felix are really good. Man, they're doing some work. So we want to pull back. We don't want to be taking this firepower. Like, I'd rather he shoot like stuff on the ground, just like random stuff. All right, let's go here. Gotrek and Felix, go after those guys. I don't know. Thankfully, the wagon's almost out of ammo, so it's going to be a non-factor at some point. Let's run you up into the hills and just get you out of line of sight, because we can come back in the late game here. You guys coming in here. You guys go there. You guys go there. Oh, man, this is awesome. Oh, you guys want the Gotrek and Felix close-up? He's got his big greatsword. Oh, yeah. Get in there. They're just on that. It's pretty cool, like, the little Belagar goon squad. Ah! Satisfy the grudge! Felix Dowie. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of replays to cast after this. I'm just getting all the goods ready. It's pretty strong, for sure. I mean, the gyrocopters are pretty good against the big armored threats. But, like, the greatswords come in and, like, Gotrek and Felix are like, oh, no, dog, you ain't getting this for free. Well, the wagon, yeah, the wagon actually did really good, though. It's the Hellblaster wagon. It got a ton of kills, and it wrecked my gyros for sure. So we've had success with every matchup so far. They're not OP, trust me. I think people are just not used to them yet. Well, in the books, Felix fights quite a few men. Because, like, basically Gotrek and Felix in the initial books are like outlaws. They're kind of bandits within the Empire. So there's always, like, you know, bounty hunters and people like that coming after them, so. Alright, so now we're back to the Empire again. So we've done Empire, Bretonnia, Dwarves. In this game, we'll go Empire. We'll see who they pick. We'll use Gotrek and Felix in every game. Yeah, I'll show you guys the stats, sure. So let me wait to see what he's playing first. Oh, I forgot to say, well played playing Taco. Sorry, man, I'm not instinctively typing, so. Okay, so he says no. He's gonna be, oh, perfect, chaos, I love it. Okay, so. All right, so let's do this. And do we want to get super haggard and just not bring a caster? All right, guys, we're going to the Bronzodia realm. We're not bringing a caster. We're going with Gotrek and Felix and Franz because I feel like that's like the ultimate bro down. All right. Well, I mean, at least Felix. Oh god, not having a caster is so bad. So Major Moolah, these characters are going to be free after a couple weeks, anyways. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't want to just bring Gelt because, like, I guess Gelt's okay. We already saw this. Like, I want to bring both of them. They're both great against Chaos. We could bring Marcus Wolfheart. Let's do Marcus. Because at least he has some, like, battlefield control. Okay. Alright, here we go. So we'll get the Demograph Knight Hammer, which is, like, pretty much a must against Chaos. You know, guys, sometimes in life you have to make... I'm going to change the build, actually. I'm not going to do that now. There comes a time in every man's life. When he must make a stand. God, these guys are so expensive. Hold on. The cost of the bronze was 69.69. Oh my god. All right. Oh my god, this build is... If I win this... If I win this, I deserve something. I don't know what. I haven't bought the new Gotrek Mini, no, because I don't play Age of Sigmar, so... Guys, you're getting the most haggard build of all time. Yeah, you are. I'm probably going to lose horribly, but it's fine. Sometimes you have to have a little fun in life, you know? Does Gotrek slow targets? No, he doesn't. But he does, if you bring his Rune Axe, he dampens the magic resistance of the target. So it's decent with like the Empire if you want to do like Spirit Leech or a bunch of magic burst damage on something. You can like hit him with it and then... Alright guys, you ready for this build of the gods? So here's what we got. We have Gotrek, Felix, and Marcus. We have the triple wagon threat. So let's do the demis and the hammer. Wagons in 2, Hellblaster wagon in 3, Marcus in 4. And we'll just have like some random ass like spearmen in reserve. So like when the fighting does eventually happen, at least I'll have some buffering here. Felix and Gotrek can be in 5. This is some next level haggardness. Oh my god. You know, people say I never use wagons, so I'm like, eh. And just think of the potential for the thumbnail here. Like it could be Gotrek and Felix like riding on a wagon. That would be really funny. Oh, man. All right, so guys, this is the first meme build of the stream. The other ones, I tried to make them somewhat competitive, but this one, I mean, it could work, honestly. It depends on what my opponent picks. He's got a pretty small army, so that's a good sign for us. Like, we're not going to get swarmed. So let's see what happens. We do have the black lines as well. ROR here, so. Don't ask questions. Just roll with it, guys. Just roll with it. It's a wagon army. Gotrek and Felix... You know, and actually in the lore, as a matter of fact, Gotrek and Felix they often ride in wagons and stagecoaches and things like that. So it actually does make sense from a lore perspective. Marcus Wolfhart, since we couldn't bring a caster, since we wanted to bring Gotrek and Felix here, we brought Marcus because at least he has nets, so he can bring some utility to the battlefield and, you know, snipe big Chaos Lords and all that kind of good stuff. It could be the chicken. Chicken would be hard, but I'm honestly going to send Gotrek and Felix into like a tar pit. And see if they can like survive a bunch of Chaos Infantry while the rest of my army just kind of like trundles about. Alright, so let's get some shots here. Marcus Wolfhart. Oh god, this is going to be something. Okay, well then. So let's get one demi over here, kind of hunting these guys down. The other demi Knight can kind of be here. Marcus Wolfhart can just start hunting the foul beasts of the realm. And we'll get the black lions kind of shooting here. So the wagons need to go start running some interference for sure. Demis can kind of just hang. Demis can hang. It's fine. We want to kind of bait him in here, which is cool. And then the wagon will get him into place. So we've done some pretty good work against those spawn. I know he has some dogs over there in the trees. And Gotrek and Felix can just go get ready to fight. Oh, I screwed up there. Okay, well, that's my bad. So what we do here to get out of this horrible situation is we actually drop a net. Yeah, great. And then these guys go here. These guys go here. Wagons just kind of keep shooting. Demogryph Knights kind of peel back. And we just kind of keep shooting into the blob if we can. The Griffites might not be able to get away here, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. So let's go ahead and drop a shot here. Gotrek and Felix can fight the Demon Spew. We can get some, you know, some guys helping them out over there. You know, we actually are kind of getting away with some of these Demogryph Knights, which is pretty crazy. All right, so let's pull you guys back. Let's pull you guys back as well. Just everyone kind of rolling back dirty like. Marcus Wolfhart needs to go. And Gotrek and Felix are going to be in for a fight. That's for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and peel over here if we can. See if we can help out. These wagons just kind of keep trundling about. And do we have any Dragon Ogres we can shoot? Yeah, we do. Okay, great. So let's get the spears kind of intercepting these guys temporarily. So Gotrek, let's pop this if we can. Let's have them just keep fighting. We have a lot of Demogryph Knights here kind of holding the position, which is good. but that's a lot of monsters. So I think we need to pull back with the Demogryph Knights because they're just having a bad time. Spears, wagons, everyone just kind of keep pulling back. Yeah, Gotrek and Felix are in a monster fight. They're actually fighting Prince Sigvald, which is quite thematic and awesome. So wagons, kite back. We need the other spears here, I think. We're getting a little bit desperate. The demis, I didn't use them terribly efficiently. Alright, so there's only, how many Chaos Spawn left? Oh, just one chasing us. That's pretty funny. Okay, great. So now we can start shooting into these guys. Some Demogryph Knights do get away, which is actually a really big game changer for us. Gotrek and Felix are fighting Sigvald, which is fine, so they can just kind of keep doing their thing. And let's just keep coming back here. Demogryph Knights, again, just keep trying to peel if we can. Wagons are doing okay on ammo. As far as focus shot goes, I guess we could just take one over here. Pull you guys back, wagons, wagons. Outriders can keep shooting the Forsaken down. And Demogryph Knights, we need to actually pull the spears here. Yeah, unfortunately, Gotrek and Felix, like with the kite build, don't seem as good because they're kind of just getting stuck on like random stuff. But we're still in this game for sure. And Demogryph Knights can go ahead and engage those guys. We'll get you guys going over here. Shoot you guys. And Demogryph Knights here can go ahead and do this. And we should have a net relatively soon with Marcus too. But he's a little bit occupied. You know, we need to get Gotrek and Felix back to the main fight. Let's get the Demogryph Knights and actually peel the Hounds, which will be a little bit better, although we have a net in a couple seconds. The wagon train keeps on moving. We got Gotrek and Felix coming downtown. Let's go ahead and pull you wagons over here. Marcus Wolfhart. I think we meme too hard, guys. I don't think it's going to be enough. We need, like, better battlefield control. Let's get the demis kind of peeling out here. Spearmen, and this is the, this is just regular war wagon. Okay. Come on, Gotrek and Felix. The wagon train is a roll-in. Marcus is in a really bad situation. He's getting hunted by Sigvald. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to get away. At least we'll attack the Demon Spew and do some, like, decent damage. Alright, we'll pull you guys back. The Hellblaster wagon needs to just get up on the hill. And now, once we get this wagon away, we can turn and shoot. Marcus! Yeah, we're getting some work in. Marcus is actually hustling. Gotrek and Felix are fighting, but they're not together, which is a bit of a catastrophe. Let's ride into these guys if we can. Yeah, sorry guys, the meme build didn't work. It was just too much. It's just it's so bad. Oh god. Alright, so the wagon's here, we can shoot at the Demon Spew. You know, Gotrek and Felix are gonna carry this game. You guys just wait. I'm curious to see how long they can fight. It's been kiting central. Just trying a fun build. Alright, so yeah, because normally against this type of a build I would have, you know, some infantry and things like that. So the black lines are going, but not for long. Shoot here. Let's get these guys just working on some Marauders. That's pretty much all they can reach at this point, so. And you guys can shoot there. Are the black lions going to be able to shoot? Probably not. Alright, let's just go. Let's go. So we have a little bit of a goon squad here for sure. I mean, if I win this, that would be pretty gross. It shouldn't be possible. Alright, so let's pop this. All the goodies. Those guys have been taken out. So let's go fight some monsters, since that's like really what we want to be fighting. We get the wagons chasing here. Sir, run wagons, run, be free. This war wagon still has a little bit of ammo, actually. Alright, so now you guys get to see a Gotrek and Felix last stand, which will be great. Alright, so helping hand, we're going to give it to when I clicked on him, it said Manling, which is like made me confused. I was like, is that part of the game? Or they just... Yeah, so this build, I don't recommend it. Gotrek and Felix will obviously be better in situations in which they can kind of, you know, they can stand shoulder to shoulder with like infantry and things like that and actually like fight. Because in this case, they're pretty much useless. You can never meme too hard. Well, you know, we had a couple slip-ups, but our opponent was a good player, so it's not going to work. Meme builds like this won't work that well against good players. Alright, so we can... Oh, I keep thinking I'm in a campaign. Now we might get to see the chance to get to see Gotrek actually get his proc off. So I'm going to let this go for a second, because I want to see if Gotrek gets like a good heal or something. Let's see. Is he going to go? See? See? Wait. He got like a proc, but it didn't like... Alright. Yeah, so that's that. No caster. But, you know, the wagon, Gotrek and Felix, they weren't meant to be riding wagons. So, alas. And, you know, what was great about that is my opponent didn't bring a caster either, so it worked out perfectly. No, it just... We didn't have enough to, like, kind of stop the onslaught. But yeah, so far, my initial assessment is that Gotrek and Felix are very strong. They're very, very good. I think you're going to be seeing them... Maybe one or two. Like, both is a little bit expensive, you know, a little bit expensive, but... Yeah, that one wasn't too fun to watch, though. Like, it was just kind of like... Gotrek and Felix were just fighting marauders while, like, the rest of the army ran. It shouldn't be bugged. Aha! So let's go Bretonnia this time. For the lady. So, Empire, Bretonnia, Dwarves. Yeah, we're just going to keep cycling between them. So, Dark Elves for him. So, Fey Enchantress, Wombo combo. And let's get the Screen Blocker up. So I'll try and bring like a better build this time. Not something that's like a complete joke. Alright, so let's do this. I know, Deacon, isn't that funny? I think that guy thought that build was serious. Alright, so... I mean, we're just going to get a mass kite build here from him. Which kind of like away from the charm of Gotrek and Felix. Do I want to run like Trebs or something? Oh man, that's so janky. You know, I kind of want to try something a little bit different here. So we're gonna do a build that got the boys. We got the Gotrek and the Felix. And then, no. I was gonna do a build without Gotrek and Felix, but I'm like, that's the whole point of the stream. Is showing the Gotrek and Felix. Man, Deathblow is really, really cheap. So we're back with Bretonnia. For the lady indeed. As far as infantry goes, we have a couple options. Howdy! Say hello to our lovely opponent here. I know. I'm trying to show Gotrek and Felix here. We'll see. Honestly, against Dark Elves, I don't know if I would bring them. It's hard to say. But, you know what? It might be okay. We'll find out. We will find out, my friends. Pegasus Knights. You guys want more Pegasus Knights? You know, when the next Blood Bowl game comes out, I might get back into that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, my friend. It is pretty nice having like dedicated monster slayers though, like that you don't have to worry too much about the big spooky monsters. This could work. Something like this, although there's not much in the way of like support. So let's get you. No, we want those guys. Looks solid. Pull one of you guys. Get. Okay, I think I'm ready. This seems like it could be a fun army. Yeah, there's Blood Bowl 3. I'm pretty sure they announced it. I mean, they didn't give a date or anything, but I think it's known to be coming out, isn't it? Is Gotrek and Felix available to everyone? Let me see. I think you have to get the White Dwarf to get it. They'll be available in like a month for free, but yeah, you have to get the White Dwarf otherwise. I think if you just go into a local Games Workshop store and like just order the white or get the White Dwarf for this month, you can get it. Although I would call ahead before you go in and commit to that. Alright, this build's okay. Not the biggest fan of it, but it'll do, pig. It'll do, pig, it'll do! Today is September 17th. Yeah, so a month from now, everyone will get this for free in their stash, in their game. But otherwise, you have to go. It's a collaboration with Games Workshop, so you'll have to go. It's much like Grombrindle in Game 1, where you had to go in and get like the Grombrindle code. Yeah, they are in the campaign. Yeah, you're going to be able to hunt them down in your campaigns for sure. All right. $277, $276. We're counting down. Yeah, waiting is the only thing someone in my region can do. Man, yeah, I wish there was a way I could get more codes, but I'm pretty sure it's like a very tight-knit thing with like Games Workshop. I can't walk into a new Games Workshop until the new Sisters of Battle Army's out, says Mr. Strex. This is my realm. I almost went with King Lewin, but I want to keep the Gotrek and Felix bromance alive, so I'm with Fae Enchantress. Lewin's pretty good against Dark Elves, though, for sure. He has the Lion Shield, which gives him missile resist, and my opponent I'm playing now is a good player, for sure. And he's probably going to have a Kite build of some sort, so I'll probably lose this, just because Gotrek and Felix I don't think are going to be great against Kite, but yeah, we'll do our best. We will do our best. So I hide the army units on ladder, just so my opponent doesn't, you know, because oftentimes people will be watching the stream and will try and stream snipe me. I mean, not often stream snipe me, but they have the potential to, right? On accident even. If they're just in chat with you guys and like they see me picking my army, I just don't want to leave that open. And it makes it more fun if my opponent doesn't know what I'm bringing, right? Because that's the whole point of the quick battles, basically. And here we go, my friends. Thank you so much for joining on this Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night. Jabba the Hutt says Brian blesses his wife. That's interesting. I did not know that. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up the boys. So we got Gotrek and Felix, of course. We have Fae Enchantress again to get that sweet healing synergy. I mean, he might surprise us and come with like a Sister Rush or something like that, which could be pretty strong. But yeah, we'll find out. Got a couple Peasant Archers just to kind of fend off the skirmish, which is always quite nice. And boom. So Gotrek and Felix will lead the front charge. Fae Enchantress, she can run around with the Grail Knights, actually. That's not a bad idea. And we have Knights Errant and Knights Errant here, which are really, really good. Knights Errant are like super good against Dark Elf Infantry. We have some mounted yeomen of our own. We're just going to be trundling about, just looking to intercept things. We have the Holy Wardens, who will probably be fighting with Gotrek and Felix, to be honest, because I think that's quite fluffy and fun. Spears, and peasants. Peasants can just be in reserve, that'll be fine. Alright, so we'll see how this goes. Bit of a weird map, for sure. Oh no, Arrow. Should I have brought a more serious build? We'll see. Yeah. Brian is blessed by the lady for sure. So we have Gotrek and Felix here. I think they'll be pretty good. Potentially. It depends on what he brings, but this fine gentleman we're playing likes to play Kite. Oh god, he has 274 troops. So that probably means he literally has like Dark Riders and like one Spearman in the corner or something. Alright. He says, I defeated Falcon with this build. Alright, well, let's see. I'm excited to see what you got, man. What could it possibly be? Probably a bunch of... I mean, what can they really abuse? Dark... Okay. Oh, so he's got a Hydra. The mighty chill of Santar appears from the high ground. Just right over the moon like some glorious beast of old. The chill of Santar cometh. Thankfully, we do have Grail Knights, which is cool. I'm trying to like find the ideal situation for like a battlefield, because this map is just freaking weird. Alright, so let's do this. So let's just have you guys go shoot at the Chill of Santar. Yeoman can just chase off routing units. I mean, Gotrek and Felix should be pretty good against this. Oh my god, this is like a Haggard Death Star of the Gods with Marathi. That's actually not bad, if you really think about it. You know, I kind of want to drop a Chalice right here. Let's see if he's paying attention. You guys like that? He's like, oh, I better dodge that guy. All right, so that was actually really funny. Aha, but it's all mind games, right? Because we're forcing him to reroute his army here. And the first volleys come in against the Chill of Sontar, which I don't think he has any missile pressure, so we'll just put these guys in skirmish mode so we don't have to babysit them. Gotrek and Felix are going to have their hands full. That's for sure. Where are our other archers? So for now, we'll put the archers in group 5. I'll actually shoot at the Witch Elves. Gotrek and Felix can come here and get ready. Ready. We'll get you guys in the back here. Oh god, this is going to be an onslaught. We get you Knights Errant here, you Knights Errant right here. Go, Gotrek, go, Felix. Let's go, buddies. The supreme haggardness. Alright, so we should probably focus on the Chill of Sontar here. And Gotrek and Felix want to do that as well. So we're going to drop a heal initially. And the Grail Knights, we're going to kind of keep in reserves here. Yeah, because we want to get the chariots when they try and punch through. We'll do a charge here. So we need to get our character out and make sure we're not like getting gooned in any way. Alright, so the Grail Knights have charged in. Now we can pull them back because we don't want to be dragged in sustained combat for too long. And the Knights Errant should be cycle charging for sure. And how are our other yeomen here? The yeomen, I guess we should just be chasing off routing units if there are any, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, so, oh shit, Gotrek is getting whooped on a little bit. So we'll pop his ward save here to keep him going. The Holy Wardens are doing pretty good. And the Grail Knights need to probably pull back. Let's get some spears up, spears up. So Felix is broken, but Gotrek's still going like an absolute champion. So let's go here, let's get you guys back. The Chill of Sontar is getting worn down, but it's a slow grind. Thankfully, Gotrek is such a monster. So let's drop another heal in here. Let's move these archers to get away from that bombardment here. The yeoman archers are still just kind of working on the frickin' Hydra. Felix is back, which is good, so now we can give a helping hand to Gotrek once more. I'm a little bit scared to put the Feint Enchantress in there, because, I mean, I know the Mist of the Lady would be quite good. You guys are back, so let's get in there and start shooting. Yeah, so we're just going to charge in for a second just to kind of tease a little bit. Yeah, he's trying to goon my hero now. You can see he's like targeting my hero with everything. Gotrek's just a terror in the night in there, though. Oh, he got us with the Rampage. That's pretty good. Oh, but we did get the Chalice Potions off before. So we might actually lose now that we got Rampaged. I knew he was greedy, but his army's so low, too. Thankfully, we still have Gotrek and Felix, who are going strong. And we'll come in here. We'll give a helping hand to Gotrek as soon as Felix makes his way back in there. He's Rampaged, so we can't really do much in the way of, you know, getting proper engagements. So let's move these archers if we can. The Bretonnians are pretty good at the grind as well. Alright, so Feint Enchantress is free, so let's give the favor of the Fae to pretty much whatever's like still fighting in there. So Grail Knights for now, I guess. So Grail Knights could probably pull back. Gotrek's going, but not for much longer. So Felix we probably want to be safe with. Let's move in these guys as well. Let's keep shooting here. Is there anything we want to chase off? Alright, so let's get away if we can. Come on, Feint Enchantress. Let's go, let's go. Alright, she's pretty fast, so we should be able to get away here. He's got like a Marathi kind of Death Star thing going on. So we're going to heal up Felix because he's actually pretty good in combat. So we're going to move him in with the spears. Let's get the archers shooting in. Archers shooting in here. Chill of Sontar is still going strong. Gotrek's still going as well, which is crazy. So let's go ahead and reroute some of our forces. Oh, he did get the heal, which isn't good. That's really bad for us, actually. Alright, so Gotrek is... Where are you at? Gotrek and Felix, let's put him in group 4 and see if we can get any gooning. Come on, Feint Enchantress. Yeoman archers, we need to keep shooting in against the Chill of Sontar. Mounted yeoman, we probably want to pull back with. Let's pop the ward save on Gotrek. We need to kill that frickin' Hydra. That thing has just been going strong all day. I mean, our peasant archers are in okay shape. And thankfully, they're still shooting, which is pretty hard to believe. But if we break the Hydra, we gotta chase it off. Let's see if Gotrek can get like a couple karate chops on the big boy. So let's get Gotrek and Felix going on the Hydra. Come on, Gotrek. Thankfully, Gotrek's unbreakable. All it takes is one good chop here. Nice bombardment there. I was a little bit out of line of sight for that, so. We need to break the Hydra. Chase off those Witch Elves if we can. Hydra won't break easily. Oh, and he got another heal. Damn. Okay, that's pretty strong. Those heals have just been breaking our backs here. But it looks like we still might get it, despite that. We get these guys kind of surging in there. Felix is doing a good job taking out the K-Nate Assassin, actually. And the Hydra's broken, so we just need something to chase it down now. Okay, Gotrek's still going strong. He's really hard to kill. He's going to go down here, though. Which would be really cool if it actually sent Felix into, like, a rage or something. Alright, so he's got some chariots over here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get on those guys here. I think we should be able to grind out his troops here. Because Felix, again, is no slouch, and I think Fey Enchantress cycle charging could be pretty strong. Let's give Felix a melee attack. Let's pull these guys back in. The Fey cycle charge will be strong, too. Because, like, he's going to have to, like, dedicate resources to kind of, like, you know. These guys up here, we can pull them in. I want to get the K-Nate Assassin. Is that a Soul Stealer? That's pretty good if it is. Let's lend a helping hand to the Fey Enchantress to keep her fighting in here. Just pull our troops back in for now. So we'll get our cav to go push those guys off. So let's get Felix out of here, because he has that buff that's going to be really good. Fey Enchantress is still buffed, so we can actually chase this guy. And now Marathi we can just kind of push off. I mean, Marathi won't be able to beat all these infantry. She's not very tanky. So we just basically need to run ahead of him and just make sure the K-Nate Assassin doesn't come back. Felix is at his healing cap. Alright, so let's get you guys shooting it. Oh, why are you getting caught? Come on. Great, so now we should be able to head him off here. Mounted Yeoman Archers, let's pull them back. They're going to be useful. And Felix can come in as well. Gotrek fulfilled his oath, for sure. That build's actually pretty nasty. And it's like, it's hard to deal with. But I think Gotrek and Felix really saved me there. Oh, Marathi, you think you're going to catch me. Not today. Felix would like to have a word with you. As a matter of fact, Felix and let's actually turn around so we don't poison ourselves. We'll go in with Felix as well. Fey Enchantress will lower her stats a little bit. But Felix still has, you know, 700 HP, so if he takes like 1 or 2 shots, we can pull back. What's cool about him is he does have a bonus for his infantry, so he's actually like pretty decent here. She's pretty low leadership. If we have to Fey drain her, we will. Ah, victory for Bretonnia! The Troll Slayer. Yeah. First star. Alright. Whew! Alright. That was a good game. Well, at least Gotrek went out killing one of his most hated foes. Damn, that was something. Oh my god, I just looked at it, and we have 1,400 people in here. Goodness. Thank you guys for joining. Hot damn. Alright guys, probably 1 or 2 more games. Just to save the hands, because I want to be able to work after this and actually like make other videos and not be crippled, so. Probably 1 or 2 more, so we just did... he wants to go again. So this time we're on the Dwarf cycle, so we are playing Dwarves. So we played Dwarves, we've done everything. So he's going with Wood Elves here, so... Probably going to be something fun. This isn't a 2v2 tournament. I mean, it was in terms of the titling before. It's okay. I can do like 1 or 2 more games. So here we'll get the... Yeah, guys, drop a like if you're enjoying this Gotrek and Felix action. It's much appreciated. I'm just letting him know I'm showing Gotrek and Felix, so he can bring whatever he likes. To be fair, though, that army he brought was a little bit scary. Alright, so we got the crew. Ungram and... I don't know if this ever happened in the books, but we'll see. We will see, my friends. Far over the misty mountains cold. Yeah, High Elves, I would rather fight High Elves than Wood Elves, probably, with Gotrek and Felix, because like neither of them are shielded. Way Watchers can snipe them super easy, so it's probably what's going to happen here. There's going to be Way Watchers for sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what we want to do. Get some proud Dawi warriors. I mean, what's cool about the Dawi warriors is they kind of handle the frontline fight like pretty much solo. They can, you know, deal with Wood Elf troops very effectively. The Fallen God, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Gotrek and Felix aren't going to be great here, guys. Yeah, they do go to Carrot Kadrin, yeah. Ungram, though, is like not great here either, so we're probably not going to do that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Summon the Iron Drakes. I don't know about Iron Drakes. Yeah, probably not too great. We'll get that. That'll be fine. Get some of you guys. Get some of you guys as well. And then we need some funny business here in the back. Yeah, I have a bit of an interesting build here. I think it could be okay. Sullied Saint. Get her done. I used to say that when I was a kid so much, and my friends would be like, dude, stop. It's not funny anymore. Yeah. Larry the Cable Guy. Jesus. He says, good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun to you too, my friend. That piece is okay, so let's cut that. Well, let us cut that. I'm trying out something really interesting. I don't know how well it'll work, but I think it has potential. Blasting charges are always pretty good too against the Wood Elves. All right, let's do it to it. Guard Throwers are okay, but I find sometimes the Wood Elves will go with like a huge blitz build, and then it's just kind of like hard to protect them. It's gonna be Way Watchers probably. We could do a custom battle. I haven't finished Demon Slayer. No, I'm pretty excited though because I pretty much know what happens at the end, or know who he fights at the end. So I'm pretty excited to see how that's written. Summon the Slayer memes. You guys want a Mass Slayer army? I don't think that... I don't know. Mass Slayers, actually? Could that work? I mean, if my opponent has super good micro, it might work. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hey, thank you. Yeah, the screen blocker is here. I got it now. Yeah, Trollhammers can do well, but he's going to bring like a kite build with Way Watchers. Either that, or he's going to use the Falcon style of Wild Rider Rush. So both of which I don't think Way Watchers, or excuse me, Trollhammer Torpedoes are good against. So, yeah. Yeah, but I'm not gonna use a box. Like I don't like playing Dwarf Box. I don't think it's very good. Thank you guys so much for joining today. It's been a pleasure showcasing Gotrek and Felix. They've done quite a bit of work today. They've slayed many foul foes. What's up, Gen? See Gen, how you doing, man? Mass Slayers, no. Not today. So we actually are going with a bit of an interesting build. Again, we're going to be continuing with our experimentation of the new freaking gyrocopters. You're gonna see how that goes. Dwarf Warriors honestly can deal with most threats, especially with Gotrek and Felix helping, so I'm not too concerned about the melee game. So cool. We also have Rangers. I could put them up on the high ground, but oftentimes the Elves will have a Vanguard of their own frickin' what's it called? Wild Riders like right next to them, so it's not going to be terribly efficient. But we'll put them in like a loose vanguard here, and then we have the anti-large gyros to kind of help out. We have our own little goon squad back here, slayers, and then we can just put miners and miners just to kind of be more bodies on the battlefield. Scoot up a little bit here, scoot up a little bit here. It could be like a mass Mel Gibson vanguard, but yeah, no, it looks like a Waywatcher build from the look of things. We'll put these up here as well. I agree, Falcon. I agree. So this is, we'll probably do this game and maybe one more afterwards. I mean, kiting's fun every now and then. It depends on to the degree of which you kite. He says he's ready. Let's do it to it. Let's see those Waywatchers up on the hill. Nope, not going to be there. Okay, so let's move our guys up here. Move you guys up here. And we can have the Flight of the Valkyries kind of descend here into the heavens. I'm going to move our main army there as well. So Gyro's got anti-large on the Brimstone variant. And the other ones I'm just kind of, I think they got a minor tweaks to their stats. So I'm basically just going to be like trying to see where his Waywatchers are. Yeah, okay, so he has a dragon here, which is cool. So we can go over here, although he probably has Waywatchers, so let's go ahead and feel it out a little bit. We'll just keep moving up the hill for now, like trying to approach his infantry. And yeah, we can actually use the steam cannons to just go get freebies on his troops there, and if he does have Waywatchers, he'll probably kill one of our guys at the most. So the Waywatchers may be coming in any moment now. Let's get you guys going back here. We're steam cannoning these guys, which is cool. Get you guys going here, and yeah, we could just kind of shoot at those guys for now. Just take whatever freebies we can get, really. I mean, I don't care if I have to shoot Eternal Guards. Okay, there's the Waywatchers. The trap is sprung. So let's go ahead and get the steam cannons over here, get these guys over here. And he does have some Eternal Guard as well. Thankfully, Rangers are shielded, so he's going to have to like kite pretty well. Get the anti-large guns going here. Get you guys kind of going over there as well. You could just go melt those guys and have one of you melt those guys. It's going after the Rangers. Rangers are like dirt cheap too, which is pretty cool, so it's not like a big deal if they kind of get, you know, taken apart. So we'll shoot here with our anti-large, which is fine. We'll keep moving forward, and then the Rangers can go ahead and shoot here. So yeah, we're going to take some damage on our gyros, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It'll be going up soon. We could like Rune of Wrath and ruin him to slow him down, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh, we only got one of our gyros actually, so that's not too bad. And our Rangers will get to return some fire. Let's get you guys going up here, you guys here, and you guys here. So one gyrocopter is pretty much trashed. But, you know, it's the Prey of Anathrema. We were able to get that. So what's the range on this, by the way? Can I reach you? Oh, I actually can. Okay. So we'll show you guys here and get you guys kind of shooting there, and then you guys can come shoot here as well. And yeah, I don't mind, honestly, just chasing those guys off like that. So this should be pretty good. I think he's, yeah, he's slowed for a while here. So let's pull you back. We don't want to lose them for no reason. And we should be able to really pound these guys out here. Let's go ahead, jump over there. Gotrek and Felix can honestly just go after these guys. Let's put you guys in there. So I'm trying to come in and get some gyro bomb in action. We'll dive in melee combat if we can. So one group of Waywatchers has paid the troll toll. Let's pull this gyrocopter back in. The Rangers here are, what are you guys doing? You guys aren't really doing a whole lot. Let's have you guys shoot there. Great, so we've caught two Waywatchers here, which is outstanding. So let's go ahead and just kind of keep pushing them into the corner. And the dragon lurks on the wings, but it's not like a huge threat, really. Yeah, and I mean, killing these guys for free is fine. Gyrocopters, again, have taken a little bit of work. Unfortunately, he was able to break one. So the Rune of Wrath and Rune range is quite good. So let's take a Slayer, Angle of Pursuit. We're going to try and juke his Dragon Breath here. Yes, we juked it. Oh, look at that. MLG juke, baby. All day. Arrow of Kernus comes in and does some pretty good damage as well. Let's pull this gyro back. Get you guys going here. Slayers can pursue up there. And what do we want to shoot here? Our gyros, we can just keep high and tight to the main force. Gotrek and Felix are taking an Angle of Pursuit here to pick these guys off. I'm surprised he's not like picking off stuff over here. Slayer should be able to catch him relatively soon. We'll have a Rune of Wrath and Ruin shortly. We can have you guys actually turn and shoot the dragon. The second volley of Waywatchers is here, so we know where they are now, which is fine. But heading off these ones is going to be a little bit better, I think. Perfect. So we're going to get 2 Way Watchers here, which is nice. We have paid the toll of 2 gyrocopters. And what does he have over here? He has some more, some Deepwood Scouts. Okay, that's fine. We could just send miners after them, to be honest. Dwarf Warriors have got these guys up against the edge of the map here. Let's keep shooting in. Slayers should be able to catch and punish those guys. And Gotrek's taking a little bit of work, so let's actually give him a helping hand, which will give him a ward save against all types of damage. And Gotrek and Felix can pull back this way. So Slayers should be able to karate chop those ones. We have a Rune of Wrath and Ruin now, so if we want to, we can actually get some decent damage in. These gyros can turn and shoot here. We have some miners who can intercept these guys. Gotrek and Felix did take a little bit of a pounding, but that's okay. Hopefully the gyros don't get terror-routed off. This might be a mistake actually pulling them in here. We have a Rune of Wrath and Ruin, and we're actually getting some good damage against the Spellsinger. That's cool. That's a freebie right there. So Slayers have completely karate chopped those guys, so let's pull them back to the main pocket. Can square up ranks here. Outstanding. We did kind of screw up there with the gyro. But Dragonback Slayers are still in good shape. Miners are just chasing Deepwood Scouts. Maybe eventually he'll slip up on one of those guys. So let's actually go ahead and drop a Rune of Wrath and Ruin on these guys, if we can reach them. Oh, we can't quite reach them yet. So let's get these guys heading over here. Dwarf Warriors weren't able to corral them, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and pull you guys. You guys can keep chasing here, it's fine. Gyro can pull back. He probably has healing too, yeah, so we're going to juke that shot. Thankfully, we pulled back right just in time. Looks like we still take some light contact. So we should probably take off fire at will and just be a little bit more careful with our shots at this point, because ammunition is going to become a thing. Gotrek and Felix, again, not terribly useful here in this situation. But we do have that juicy... Oh, okay. So he's just picking off some miners down here, which is unfortunate. So we actually could potentially goon out this character. So let's get Gotrek and Felix. I mean, it depends. Rune of Wrath and Ruin, I don't know if it's worth using, so we're going to put our guys in one group here. We could, like, Rune of Wrath and Ruin him and then just get a massive volley fire. Yeah, he's going to be able to outrun us here. Miners can attack here, which is fine. They're going to get sandwiched a little bit, which is okay. We'll pull those guys back as well. And, oh, we actually have a gyrocopter over in the trees. Okay, that's good. Alright, so do we go after the Waystalker here and just try and, like, slow him down? We have 2 Runes of Wrath and Ruin left. That probably will spell his doom, although Gotrek and Felix are a little bit overextended. So these guys can shoot at those Way Watchers, and these 2 can shoot at these ones. I'm kind of tempted to go in here. We'll put a helping hand on Gotrek, because he's going to be taking some damage here. And let's go ahead and drop a Rune of Wrath and Ruin on him. So we're going to slow him now, which pretty much will seal his doom. We want you shooting there. Wrong targets, guys. There you go. So now he's going to get karate chopped pretty hard. Should be able to kill him in the duration of that. Let's get the gyrocopter coming in to shoot as well. So Gotrek and Felix doing some work here. I don't know if we're going to be able to chase this Waywatcher off, but I'd like to. Let's actually make sure we get him by using the Dragonback Slayers. And move these guys up as well. Again, we need to take out those guys if we can. So Gotrek and Felix will pull back this way. I don't know, if he runs out of ammo, we might not be able to kill Gotrek. Let's shield those guys up. Dwarf Warrior shielding. How fast is he? 42 speed? Yeah, so we're going to need to chase him off here. And there's not much he could really do about the Slayers chasing. These are Deepwood Scouts, actually. Okay, so he's got Way Watchers up on the high ground. Yeah, the gyrocopters might have been a little too memey, though. I'm not sure. We'll find out before this battle's over. So let's pull the gyros back as well. We have some miners coming back from deep route. The problem is Gotrek's probably going to get sniped. Yeah, so let's pull you guys back. So we got his hero off the battlefield for the most part, which is good. A little bit of a burst damage there was pretty solid. We do not want fire at will on these guys. That's, I don't know, I thought I kept taking them off, but I guess not. If we could just run him out of ammo, I don't know if he'll be able to kill Gotrek and Felix. Basically, we just have to wait for the Rune of Wrath and Ruin to come up. Gotrek getting sniped. It's okay. He's fearless, so that's cool. Alright, so let's get you guys going ahead and shooting up here. You guys can go here. You guys can go here. Slayers are going to get that Waystalker off the battlefield, which is just what we want, and then they can actually start chasing these Deepwood Scouts over here. And he's broken. Alright, we don't need to worry about that right now. So Gotrek does get healed by Felix, as a matter of fact. So get some shots in the face of those Waywatchers. I'm tempted to go Rune of Wrath and ruin them, but I think we need to save that for like a more important play in the game. Bounce Powers, losing the Gyrocopters early was a pretty big mistake. Like letting that happen. He teases the charge, which is fine. It's pretty normal. We'll put the Gotrek Goon Squad in Group 2. I mean, Deepwood Scouts I don't really care about. It's more so the Waywatchers that can hurt us. That's why we need to like just kind of hammer those guys out if we can. Oh, these guys need to be in Group 3. Yeah, there we go. The Gyrocopter will probably honestly hide. Dragonback Slayers are coming out, so how fast are Deepwood Scouts? 38 speed. Okay, so the Slayers will catch them eventually, which is cool. Again, I could go after the Dragon, but it's kind of silly. Waywatchers are shooting in against our Dwarves, who are shielded, but their backs are turned, so the shields aren't going to be helping them, unfortunately. Slayers keep getting de-aggroed because of the targeting there. Let's see if we can catch him here, actually.
Nothing can stop us.
I'm gonna. This is kind of a risky play. Yeah, honestly, it's not enough. We're not gonna be able to get him. Yeah, he used the Pravenoth Ram, I think, but how long does this last? Another. Okay, so we have a pretty good duration on it, but they still just can't catch him for some godforsaken reason. Alright, so our archers we need to pull back. Yeah, that wasn't a good play. I thought we could catch him, but he's gonna get some time here. Oh, and he gets the animation that pushes him away too. That's really strong. Yeah, so there's no way we're gonna get him now. Gotrek's probably gonna go down. Slayers here. Let's have you guys charge here. You guys charge here. That was unfortunate for sure. I assumed we might be able to catch him, but let's go ahead and put you guys here, you guys here, you guys here. Get the gyro coming there and get you guys coming there. Yeah, I probably wouldn't bring Gotrek and Felix against Elves. It's just kind of like a liability. Gotrek, protect him. Are these Waywatchers? Yeah, those are Waywatchers. Okay. Breath Attack didn't do that much. That's fine. So let's kind of keep chasing in. Let's get into combat, because then at least we get some healing. We have a little bit of kiting action going on here, which is cool. Alright, let's go back to the main fight. Because now we're going to start healing because of Helping Hand. You'll see that Gotrek should be getting healing now. Yeah, he is, which is great. Those Waywatchers are caught, which is awesome. Let's continue to screen these ones out. How many do we have left? 31 Slayers? That's pretty good. And yeah, we're healing now, so that's cool. These are all Deepwood Scouts, and he's very, very low on ammo. I mean, this healing is great. It's invaluable. How many Slayers do we have left? 16. Ooh, we better hurry and help him. Those are Waywatchers there. Yeah, I mean, Gotrek and Felix are just not good in this matchup. It's going to cost me the game. Oh man, I have them in the wrong skirmishing mode. That's pretty annoying. Alright, so let's bring back this Gyrocopter and have it go after the Spellsinger here. Unless he makes like a catastrophic mistake, he's going to be fine. So we're fighting here, which is good, which means we're going to be getting healing. I think he heals himself too. That's really strong. And in 4 seconds, we're gonna have another shield. So we're gonna wait for like a big alpha strike to come in from him before we pop this. Alright, so let's go after you guys. We can't catch the dragon, obviously. We have to make sure we're actually microing this appropriately. Those Deepwood Scouts are just getting hunted into the Shadow Realm here. Man, I don't want to use this yet. He's out of ammo now. Okay, so his Waywatchers are out of ammo. And Gotrek, let's pop it. Yeah, we gotta pop it. We're getting focused here. I could helping hand, but it's not necessary at this point. Let's actually just fight with these rangers. I think that's probably the right play. Why are we chasing these guys? There's no point. Let's chase these ones. Yeah, Gotrek and Felix are available for those factions, correct? Gotrek's a beast. He'll heal. It's helping hand him, because that's going to make him take 44% less damage. Should be able to get some of these elves here. Unfortunately, no slow. Like, that Rune of Wrath and Rune we used earlier, too, was unfortunate. Yeah, okay, so the helping hand helped. He's got 700 HP. We're running him out of ammo, which is nice. And I think we actually won this fight over here, did we? No. There's a ton of those guys. Gotrek's barely taking any damage. Alright, he's out of ammo. That Gyro got chased off, to no surprise, by the Eagle, which is quite a bit faster. They've got to be tired. How fast are Way Watchers? 40 speed? Yeah. Gotrek has some sort of a heal, but it doesn't seem to go off. It's like chance of healing, chance of healing, chance of healing. Is it like every couple seconds? Yeah, it's some weird thing. So the Dwarf Warriors have actually gotten in combat, which is cool. Yeah, the rear... I mean, I'm fine with them using all their ammo there. Gotrek, unfortunately, is probably going to go down from sniping from the dragon. You can't really juke those shots, unfortunately. Now, his thing's going, but it doesn't seem to give him any healing. The Heroic Fortitude.
All set. Very well. All right.
So Gotrek is gone. We still have Felix in the Runesmith. He's actually going to fight here. Ah, well, I guess he's out of ammo there. I still don't think Felix can carry this, unfortunately, against the dragon. Because the dragon will probably tear up him, I would imagine. You never know, though. We'll try. Yeah, Felix is getting a little bit beaten up here. GG. Yeah, Gotrek and Felix just aren't great in that matchup. It's not the best for them. Gotrek Wood. GG to my opponent there. Yeah, no, he played totally fine, honestly. I should have just played smarter with the Gyrocopters, but yeah, just giving them 2 juicy characters to snipe, like, for Dwarves against Elves, typically if you just go wider with, like, a bunch of stuff, you can do better. But he did a great job, for sure. But, yeah, again, not a matchup I would recommend Gotrek and Felix in, but since today's stream is just showing Gotrek and Felix, then, yeah, that's gonna be the point. All right, we shall do... Yeah, Gotrek did good, though. Like, he did okay, considering. I mean, there's nothing for them to really fight there is the problem in the kite matchup. Yeah, there's not much of a chance against a good Wood Elf player, I think, with Gotrek and Felix. I mean, it can be won. But it's still very difficult. All right, last one of the day. Gotrek, I know. I'm excited to cast all these games, too. I'll probably cast them, because only a certain amount of people are going to be watching. Yeah, Aerocrastic makes a great point. It was a good try with 2k of liability. Absolutely. But here's a matchup in which it might be quite good. Empire versus Greenskins. All right. Man, it sucks that... Like, I want to bring them both. Yeah, kite matches aren't very fun to watch, for sure. But this one should be a little bit more interesting. All right, so... God, if I bring Gotrek and Felix, I can't bring a caster, which is just super haggard. So we'll just bring Gelt again. That's fine. Because today I just want to show you guys the potential of these characters, and I actually do think they're quite good. Plague of Rust not really necessary here. We'll get like Searing Doom or... Yeah, that should be fine. All right, cool. So we got that. We got Gotrek, we got Felix. Oh, Screen Blocker? Sure, you got it. And yeah, so we're going in against Greenskins. Now, there's a number of ways you can play this matchup, but we're going to be playing it a particularly aggressive way. Yeah, the Way Watcher got stomped for sure. And maybe if we had kept that Rune of Wrath and Rune and could have caught those Way Watchers, we could have won. But even still, it's like, it's so difficult against good Wood Elf Kite to... Like, Dwarves do well against Wood Elves typically, but not with that type of a build. Are streams more popular? You know, people seem to enjoy streams more than regular videos, but again, it's hard to say. Okay, so... So we're doing it to it. We're going in for Sigmar all day, every day. It's really good too. The heal like heals all characters. So for example, you know what? All right, guys, I'm gonna go a little bit haggard here, so forgive me. Forgive me, Anakin. I'm too weak. Oh my god, this build is gonna be just the build of the gods. Oh my god, this build. Let's just say this build is rock hard for Sigmar, to say the least. Do you smell a meme? Oh no, but a meme tank's not a character, guys. It can't get healed that way. So. No, I'm not spamming artillery. No. Sigmar shall bless this battle. So we got that. What does that allow us to get? God, his character is so freaking expensive. I don't really need that. Sigmar bless this this ravaged build. Oh my god. No outrider spam. I don't know, that's putting a lot of reliance on certain characters. Okay, so if we cut this... Oh shit, I don't have much time left. Okay, well shit. I gotta... Whatever. I don't care. This is gonna be fun. Well, okay guys, let me tell you this about this build. There is a wagon. There is a wagon, and it's coming in strong. Man, it's been a while since I've done one of these streams, these quick battle streams. So as far as this week goes, tomorrow I'm probably going to take off streaming and just catch up on videos. And then I know I've been saying that for the past like week. And then this coming Thursday or Friday, we'll have an Eternal Challenger League. So Grumpy Fox, you have to go. You have to get the White Dwarf from Games Workshop to get this. It's the same as the Grombrindle promotion they did for Game 1. Last one for today, guys. War Wagon Mortar. You know, Arrow, I'm not that much of a madman. I actually watched you on stream using them and winning a game, and I was very impressed. Shell the blob that forms on the heroes. That, you know, that is tempting, but this is the glorious Haggard no caster build with Gotrek and Felix and Volkmar. I mean, Volkmar kind of is a caster, but it's basically going to be just like a Death Star of our own with Gotrek and Felix. We'll have a couple spears in front, and we have some Knights of the Blazing Sun and things like that. Oh yes, the Star of Stars. 2 and 3. We will put 4 here. Pistoliers are 4. We have another group of spears in the back. We don't have much to deal with like an Arachnarok spider, but we do also have Gotrek, so I mean, I guess he should be able to deal with it. The mustache comes. The blocker panic. Yeah, here it comes, guys. So there's been a lot of great matches today. Hey, Severus Snape, what's up? Oh god, you again. You again. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's my fault, though, allowing myself to be kited, because I could have brought more answers if I didn't spend 2,000 gold on Gotrek and Felix, but they did okay. Honestly, they're good in a ton of matchups. Like, I think they're going to be freaking great here. Like, for the Greenskins to kill, they're going to be burning through the witches all day. Yeah, so we got Knights of the Blazing Sun. We have, you know, we have Volkmar the Grim. There's no caster because I want to show you guys Gotrek and Felix, but, you know, maybe there will be circumstances in which it's worth it to just bring them, because Felix is like kind of like a caster. He heals all nearby heroes. So if you have him, Volkmar, and Gotrek fighting shoulder to shoulder, that's going to be gross. That's going to be nasty, I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, I hope I didn't ready up too quick on this guy. Well played, Sam Morphy. Aristodemus. Sorry, I missed your message earlier. Is this the build that flashes before people's eyes? Volkmar the Grand Misogynist? Oh god. Yeah, this will be a fun build. Again, just showcasing these new characters. Not going to be bringing the most competitive builds today, but we'll be doing it. Although some of the builds I think are quite competitive for sure. Knights of the Blazing Sun can go out there. Knights can go here. I mean, Greenskins have... What the hell is this? Oh, it's Skarsnik! We're going to get Skarsnik versus Gotrek and Felix. Awesome. Alright, so we should be able to counter skirmish pretty well, though we don't want to go fight squigs, obviously, so that's going to be not fun. Over here we have a free charge into, what are these? Just night goblins? Okay, that's fine. So we'll pull back, play a little bit more defensively since he has like a bunch of squigs and nastiness over there. And yeah, we'll just get ready to party. See where we can get some freebies. Alright, there's going to be some witchcraft going on. He's squaring up pretty good, actually. He is squaring up pretty good. So let's get these spears in 5 and screen them out here. You guys can go here, you guys can go here. Boom, boom. Gotrek and Felix just go to Pound Town here in the middle. And then we'll go back there. Great. Alright, so the spears are going to be able to screen these guys out. Let's go ahead and start skirmishing against them right now. Have you guys countercharge. Knights of the Blazing Sun are going back there, but the other ones can countercharge into the squigs, which is going to be good. Volkmar can pop his buffs to help. And we can get a fat banishment right over here, probably. Yeah, great. So Gotrek and Felix should be helping here in the pocket. Let's kind of collapse over in this direction. We're going to get into the Goblin Rock Lovers in the back, and the Pistoliers are just going to continue shooting here. We can actually have them chase down these guys. That should be fine. So Flagellants are holding, not having the best of times, but you know, it is what it is. The Mustache Man is just mustaching. Gotrek and Felix are just chopping orcs, having a great time doing it. Let's keep surging through into the back. Yes, okay, great. So this is a pretty mean little, like, kind of hammer here, isn't it? Alright, Knights of the Blazing Sun, we can pull back and countercharge the squigs who are coming in. It's a nice little rear charge on my opponent, but Volkmar the Grim needs to get over here and help out this pocket now. So both artillery pieces should be offline, which I don't know if it was worth Knights of the Blazing Sun for that, to be honest. Yeah, we're chasing those guys off too. And notice like Gotrek and Felix and none of those characters are taking any damage, which is really awesome. So, the squigs are almost done with, so let's pull the Knights of the Blazing Sun up and around like this. We'll keep chasing those guys off, and yeah, we did lose those guys to focus fire, but I guess it's like, it's damage that our front line wasn't taking, right? Gotrek and Felix still just chopping down biggins, which is always fun. We'll get some spears over here if we can squeeze them around. Knights of the Blazing Sun should be able to come hammer these archers now. Pistoliers have successfully dealt with those rats, I think in the back. Yeah, Volkmar's presence is pretty scary for sure. Although there's a lot of biggins here that probably need it. But Gotrek and Felix, we could use the Helping Hand to give him a more melee attack. And let's go ahead and hammer in here. Take the wide route, the circuitous route, and we'll pull back the Pistoliers. They can actually come back here and jump on that. So we'll get on the Goblin Archers. We'll try and just surge through. Honestly, I should probably be using Volkmar to kind of break through this pocket. We got into those guys, although he has some squigs coming, so we're going to pull back to our main army instead of like trying to just kind of push deeper into the squigs. Knights of the Blazing Sun are back as well. Pistoliers are, they get to shoot those little squiggies. Let's pull back and through. Volkmar the Grim. Get in their company. Yes. I think we're in good shape. Like, I don't know if he's going to be able to deal with, yeah, perfect. Knights of the Blazing Sun snuck in there and got on his artillery in the back, which is great. We have some great swords and company getting in. Look at this. This is perfect. Look at the Troll Slayer. Oh, he took that goblin out. And Felix in there just fighting back to back against orcs. That is just so lore friendly. Soulfire Bombardment's really, really good here. So we're going to pop that. We were able to take out the artillery. Knights of the Blazing Sun can charge in here. And now these guys are pretty much free. So let's pull back some spears. Let's get them up and around. Do a bit of a tighter movement. There we go. Alright, Volkmar, Grand Hammer of Sigmar shall be popped once more. Skarsnik's coming in, but Skarsnik is a little bit... I think he's in over his head here. He's in over his head. Alright, Pistoliers have done their job, so let's pull those guys back in. Volkmar's Grand Crusade is here. We can cycle charge these biggins. You guys ready for this? In the name of Sigmar, we charge and lance into the foul foes. With the heroes of the old world fighting shoulder to shoulder. So Skarsnik here. Skarsnik's in a 2v2 duel. He's fighting against Gotrek and Felix. Felix on his, flat on his face there is lovely. And yeah, we're gonna probably lose those guys, but we'll pull back now. Spear's going. Let's get you guys to surge into the archers for now. We'll go into the archers, but we'll leave Gotrek and Felix to duel Skarsnik, which should be fun. Grand Shield of Faith on the way out. Pistoliers can shoot. And yeah, you guys just want to watch the duel. Isn't this cool? Gotrek and Felix dueling Gobla. Oh, you ain't getting away. Not from these guys. Your schemes won't save you here, brother. We'll pop the... You guys ready for the death blow? Here, I'll give you guys Cinnies for the rest of this. Oh, Felix! Felix with the killing blow! Don't let him escape! Don't let him escape! Oh, Skarsnik gets away. Scars. Alright, guys. That was really fun. Thank you, Spartacus. Much appreciated. The $2. The Mighty Dwarf's beard has been satiated this day, and the Sigmar bum rush worked. Volkmar the Grim with 175 kills. Hot damn. Felix flat on his face while Gotrek fights the boss is very thematic. Yeah, that's very true. I live in California. 92 is very hot. Yeah, that's very hot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the showcase builds. Today we showed off quite a bit of action with Gotrek and Felix. And yeah, it was a blast. Like getting to... they were really good. They're really good. Now, don't bring them in matchups like Wood Elves because they're going to get kited. You know, honestly, in certain matchups, there's going to be situations in which one of them is going to be good. Like against Wood Elves, Felix might be good because what you do is let's go ahead and pull this open here and just look. So I'm done for the day for now, guys. But we'll show you guys the last tickling of the pickle here. So there's going to be matchups like in which one or two of them might be good. So if you're playing Bretonnia against pure monsters, Gotrek might be really good. You're like, oh, I have a monster slayer who can deal with large threats. In other circumstances, if you're playing against Wood Elves, right, and you're Dwarves or anyone who's worried about getting sniped by Waywatchers, you bring just Gotrek or just Felix and use Helping Hand. So when the Waywatchers are coming in with a big Prey of Anathrema, you pop Helping Hand. It gives 44% ward save to the target against all types of damage. There's going to be situations in which, like, it's great. Jabba, I'm not going to do any siege battles today because I got to rest my hands. I can only do so much. So, yeah. No, Volkmar, so Soulfire Bombardment got buffed. I'll actually show you guys right now. I mean, we have a little time to mess around before I close out. But the Helping Hand is going to be really, really good. Yeah. Reiksguard and Knights of the Blazing Sun are both good. Knights of the Blazing Sun, a little bit more offensive output. Reiksguard, a little bit more durable. So it just depends on what you're looking for. Yeah. But, like, again, today I showed you guys in every single matchup, both of them together, because that's, like, how it should be. But in terms of competitive play, I think you're often going to see one or the other, because they really do address the weaknesses of certain armies. You got to see them do very, very well in a multitude of matchups. So, yeah, and for anyone who hasn't seen, let me show you the new Grand Soulfire Bombardment. It's really, really strong. So we'll just get some, like, we'll get some goblins or something. It doesn't really matter, yeah. We'll get goblins. We'll do this, and Volkmar. I mean, Volkmar's already, like, super powerhouse, man. Just get goblins everywhere. It's fine. And then you can even get a Warrior Priest. Warrior Priest. Scroll of Power. Scroll of Power. I'll show you guys right here. I need a Helping Hand. Yeah, so the ward save is going to be really good in, like, certain competitive situations. So I think that you will be seeing Gotrek and Felix in tournaments a lot. Probably more so Felix. Because Felix is, like, he can heal nearby lords, which is super strong. But obviously in matchups like when you're playing Wood Elf players who are skilled, like Aristodemos, you wouldn't want to bring them. It's pretty much going to seal your doom, because they're just going to get kited and picked off, and it's a lot of gold you're giving to your opponent for free. So the Soulfire Bombardment has been buffed. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I mean. So we're going to send in this. Now, it doesn't do the damage it used to, but... I mean, the opposite. It does way more damage than it used to, but it doesn't give you magic resist, which is fine. So, all right. So we just need to let the goblins kind of surround on us here. Man, I don't remember his chariot doing so much freaking damage. We get these guys in here. All right, so the goblins need to just, like, jump on top here. So we pop this and watch the goblins' health. It should do a lot of damage if they're truly bunched up on me. Yeah, you see it does a lot of damage against the light armor. It just wrecks those guys pretty good. Over here, the same thing can be done. There's a pretty good combo, too, so check this out. So we pop this here and just watch these goblins get wrecked. Oh, that's such freaking good damage. But what you do is you pop Scroll of Power and then you do it again. So it's like the double 1-2 punch. So if you're playing against, like, an army with a lot of light armor, you could just like nuke them. And then I use the other one. I Scroll of Power again. Oh, I Scroll of Power too early. You have to wait for that 5 seconds to come down. But like you see, it's really, really good against light armor. So that's basically just what I wanted to show you guys. Gotrek will be, yeah, I agree, Dov. I think Gotrek's going to be super good in Bretonnia in all the monster matchups, because, like, Bretonnia struggles with dealing with those things, like Arachnarok spiders and queens. So, like, Gotrek's like a really good heat-seeking missile. You could just put at those threats. Good against Norsca as well. Good against Famir, Skinwolves, like mammoths. Like, he's going to be great. So, guys, it's been a pleasure hanging out with all of you guys today. I appreciate the donations, the likes, the support, just you guys just hanging out. It's been truly a blast, and yeah, I think that's that. And to get the DLC, or yeah, you basically just go to. Let me go ahead and get you the link right now. So let me get you guys this. Just hang tight for 1 second. So for anyone interested in this who wants to get Gotrek and Felix ahead of the month, I'm going to give you the link right now. So honestly, they're really fun too, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they interact with my Karl Franz campaign. Although they've actually been raiding my my territories, which is pretty trollish. So okay, so 1 second, guys. All right, just about ready. Coming over on the YouTube. Yeah, drop a like before you leave. It does help. Gotrek and Felix. I hate hearing my own voice. It's like one of those things. All right, guys. So this is the link I believe. Let me go ahead and double check here. This will take you to the Games Workshop site where you can get the White Dwarf. So that's where you'll get the Gotreks. And you'll see it. Like, it says total Gotrek. But also, you can just go into your... Oh, whoa. For $44, you can get the Gotrek model? No way. There's no way that's included. So the regular White Dwarf for September is $9. So it'll cost you $9 if you order the White Dwarf, just like that single one, which will come out, I think, I'm not sure, it should be out now. But then the Gotrek Greenskins White Dwarf collection, hot damn. I can get the Gotrek model for $44 plus this code. Oh, man. Oh, and if you look at the Gotrek model, he's actually standing on top of a bunch of Skaven. Oh, that's rad. Yeah, like... Eventually, because Gotrek, and like, you can mix him into Empire armies too in Age of Sigmar. So I'll probably end up making an army with Karl Franz and Gotrek and just saying, screw you, I'm playing Empire and Gotrek in fantasy. Because the Gotrek model is pretty sweet. He's like on top of this pile of rubble and everything. Oh man, that's rad. All right, guys. So hopefully that link will help if you're curious. I appreciate having you guys here. We'll be streaming again. Probably going to be taking tomorrow off streaming, but in the next couple days we'll get in there pretty deep. And yeah, aside from that, guys, we're going to be kind of tuning out for now. Thank you guys so much for the awesome adventure. And hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing some of the old world's greatest heroes in action. Yeah, Gotrek just got a new model. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And like, I wonder if I could just show you guys. Hold on. So, like, what I'm going to do is, so if you're looking at like the Empire in the Age of Sigmar, you can still play them, but they're just called the Free Guild, and they even have the Karl Franz model as like the leader. So I'm just gonna play a Karl Franz Empire army and maybe just slap the Gotrek model in there and just be like, it's a fantasy army. Like, yeah. But regardless, it's gonna be free to everyone in a month anyways. So like, if you don't want to do it, you know, so be it. I'll probably do some giveaways too. Maybe I'll go into Games Workshop and buy like 4 or 5 White Dwarfs and do like a stream giving it away over the weekend. I think that could be fun. All right, guys. Special thanks to Italian Spartacus, Sullied Saint, Nutter Forever, Garland Green for their generous donations, and Caviaria. As always, you guys are aces. Thank you for supporting my livelihood and my gimp hands. But they performed pretty well today, I would have to say. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you in the old world in a couple days. I'll probably be streaming on Thursday. Thursday and Friday, there's going to be streams. I'll probably do a Karl Franz campaign on one of those 2 days, and then ECL on one of those 2 days as well. All right, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the other side. Take care.